I'm glad to see that a kid does something like that.
Welcome to Towanda Junior Senior High School and the Flynn Energy Boys Basketball live stream. Tonight we have the 1-1 Sayre Redskins and the 1-0 Towanda Black Knights. I am here, I am Paul Lance, and I am here with my broadcast partner, Kevin Clark. Welcome, Kevin.
Hi, everybody.
Always a man of many words.
I'll get him in here in a little bit, don't worry.
So Sayre started their season off by defeating Susquehanna Valley 44-39. They were down 5 at halftime. They used defense and kind of changed the course of the game, yielding 6 points in the third quarter. Jackson Hubbard led the charge for the Redskins.
Yeah, Jackson Hubbard led with Sayre with 22 points. He had 7 rebounds and 3 steals and 1 shot. Or 1 block shot, I'm sorry.
Yep. Hudson Trump was also a factor for them. He was a big factor on the glass, and he pulled down 12 rebounds.
Yeah, pretty impressive. Another kid I was impressed with is the Pelicano kid. Not sure his first name. Nick Pelicano, I believe, had 11 points and 9 rebounds with 3 assists in that game as well.
So then they followed it up. Their only loss in the year so far in this young season was against Blue Ridge, and they fell 86-70.
Yeah, and one of the big things that probably put them down in that game is 5 for 27 from the three-point arc in that game.
Yeah, that's going to hurt. And they live or die by the three.
Yeah, they do.
Jackson Hubbard led the Redskins in that game with 28 points, and it was a double-double. He also added 15 rebounds.
Yeah, sophomore Nick Pelicano also showed up for that game for Sayre with 10 points.
So, for the Knights, coming into this game, defeating Cowanesque Valley 61-34 in their first contest. It's a little bit of a foul fest, but the Knights really utilized their deep bench to overcome that.
Yeah, it was a tough game to watch, but like you said, we did overcome the game, and hopefully we're looking for a little less sloppy played game today. The game was led by Justin Schoonover, 11 points and 6 rebounds, along with Tegan Irish with 11 points, 3 rebounds, and 5 assists.
So it was really a game of runs for the Knights as well offensively. Talked to Coach Henry a little bit. He was really happy with his team, especially on the defensive side of things.
Yeah, I'm actually impressed with one of the guys off the bench, one of the younger guys, I believe is a sophomore, Jack Tavani. He had 6 rebounds in that game. Played a real good game. He's a tough kid underneath. I was impressed with him.
Yeah, one of the smallest kids on the court, and he just seems to know where the ball is going when it hits the rim or whatever. He's all over the place. He's very scrappy.
Yeah, I look forward to these younger guys coming up in next couple of years. Look out. There's some players there.
Yeah, and depth, again, will be the key for the Knights tonight.
Yeah.
I think you added Jack Wheaton also threw in 9 points.
Yeah, Jack Wheaton had 9 points. And then Logan Lambert as well had 8 points and 3 rebounds and 4 assists, which he's a vital part of the team as well.
All right, we're going to take a short break, and we will be right back with the keys to the game and the starting lineups here on the Flynn Energy Boys Basketball live stream.
Violations of the MTL Code of Conduct.
Welcome back. So the keys to the game, Kevin, for Sayre, Hubbard is the catalyst.
Yeah, let's trap Hubbard whenever we get a chance and do whatever we can do to take him out of the game. I think that's one of the keys to this game is keeping him out of it.
Yeah, 28 and 22 points in the last 2 games for Jackson. Garrity is their team leader. He's very physical. He takes care of a lot of the little things.
Yeah, I don't know if he has too many points on the year, but that's the thing, though. He's kind of the heart and the catalyst of the team, so you need a kid like that on every team.
Pelicano is the point guard, and the offense runs through him. I think the key really for the Redskins' success, too, is they do have some big kids. They got Wrestler, who's 6'4". They got Will Trump, that's 6'9", and Hudson Trump is about 6'6".
Yeah, they
6'7", somewhere in there.
Yeah, they have quite a bit of height on their team. Just looking at them down there standing right now, they're quite a bit taller than we are, so I'm going to guess that we're going to need to get on the boards pretty hard, too, as well.
For the Black Knights, second-year head coach Landon Henry. Again, limit turnovers. I think the turnovers are key for the Black Knights tonight.
Yeah, they hurt us pretty bad. That and fouls. We had quite a few fouls, I think, the last game, and turnovers as well. 19 turnovers last game. So if we can prevent from that kind of stuff happening, I think we're going to have a pretty good game for the Knights.
Good, getting our shooters going. That includes Lambert and Irish and Schroeder. Our bench contributions, again, were big in the last game, and I think that's going to be huge for us in this game.
Yeah, really big, Paul. I mean, we didn't have much of a bench last year, and this year it's a huge difference having a couple of these kids come up from the JV team last year, and they've really produced so far in the first game of the season, and we hope that continues. So for Sayre on the night, we're going to have number 2 Nick Pelicano starting, as well as Jackson Hubbard, who's a senior, Carter Green, a freshman, Zach Garrity's a senior, and Hudson Trump, who is a sophomore, with a pretty young lineup.
For the Black Knights tonight, we have Elias Schroeder, a senior guard, Grady Flynn, also senior guard, Logan Lambert, senior guard, Justin Schoonover is a senior forward, and Tegan Irish, the lone junior in our starting lineup, is our last guard.
Yeah, it's going to be nice to see him for a couple more years. See Irish is going to take the jump here.
Yep, Tegan Irish will take the jump. He's in the circle, and Jackson Hubbard is in for the Redskins, and we are ready for NTL crossover action tonight. Tip is controlled by the Redskins.
Up to Hubbard.
Garrity kicks it out to Hubbard at the top. Guarded by Lambert.
Oh, we got a trap.
Good screen there. Got to keep Hubbard out of, like you said, we got to keep trapping Hubbard there.
Yeah, you really have to take him out of the game already, right off the bat.
Garrity in control at the top, guarded by Irish. A little push there, but nothing called. Pelicano now with Elias Schroeder guarding. Brings it around far side elbow. Kicks it out to Hubbard. Hubbard for 3. Long off the iron. Flynn comes up with the rebound.
Nice box out for Flynn.
Lambert brings it up. Oh, not such a good pass going across. Big cross-court skip is taken away by Carter Green. 0-0, 7 minutes here in the first. Hubbard closely guarded. They trap. Get the turnover. Elias Schroeder with the steal. Irish looking to go coast to coast. Nice
good
little Euro. Nice take.
That's the way to stay away from the contact there. Work his way right around him.
Hubbard in control up top, guarded by Lambert. Knights in man, but they are vacating their guy to go set that trap.
I think they have to. I mean, Hubbard just went by 3 of them like they were sitting still.
Pelicano with the jumper for 2, no good.
It's Flynn with another rip.
Off to Irish, nice pass, doesn't come up, and a good follow by Grady Flynn. Knights 4, Redskins 0 early here in the first period.
Turnover.
Tipped away by Schroeder, and that's going to be a charge on Tegan Irish. Tegan's first foul.
Yeah, Grady Flynn starting out hot already with 3 rebounds and 2 points. Like to see that.
Knights with some full court pressure. Quick trap. Schoonover and Irish try to trap Hubbard up top, and then they release the trap. Nice screen there by Garrity. on Lambert.
And Double and Hubbard every chance they get.
I think they know that he's the guy to stop.
Yeah, absolutely. It's pretty obvious. Just looking at the last two games they've scored.
Pelicano for 3, no good. And Jackson Hubbard out-muscles Lambert for that rebound and stays with the Redskins. Another tip ball. Flynn scrapping for it, doesn't come up with it. Pelicano down inside 2. Trump, no good.
Out of bounds to Sayre.
Shimmy that way a little bit. I missed that one.
Slide over here.
Hubbard inbound for the Redskins. Box set, kicks it out to the far wing. Green around to Pelicano. Lambert guards Jackson at the top. Trump setting
nice
that high
pass.
screen every time.
Yep.
Up, no good. That was Zach Garrity with the miss.
I'll tell you what, Grady Flynn and Green are going at it underneath.
Long pass down into Lambert. Irish going to take the long 3. Up, no good. Hubbard comes down with the rebound. Thinks about the long pass up court to Garrity. Keeps it short to Pelicano. Pelicano now. Jack Wheaton seeing his first action so far tonight.
Yep. Get up. Get up, Joe.
Schoonover. Yeah, Schoonover kind of disrupted that shot.
Yep.
Nice crossover by Wheaton. Misses the bunny, but and the Redskins come up with the rebound. That was a good take.
Yeah.
I like that. He does a lot. And that's going to pick up that call on Justin Schoonover.
Yeah, if he would have stayed straight up there, he probably still could have blocked the shot without flailing his arms at it.
We've got number 10, Carter Green, the freshman, shooting 2. And the bank's open.
Banks are open. Why
Bank's
not?
open.
Just had a conversation with his dad before the game. Used to be a heck of an athlete for Athens, I believe.
Second one is up and in for the Knights. 4-2, Towanda, 4:27 left here in the first quarter. Wheaton in control for the Knights, guarded by Garrity. Swings it around. We have Will Schroeder in the game now for the first time for the Knights as well. Nice pass. Down inside to Schoonover, up and in.
Wheaton to Schoonover.
6-2. Nice steal by Lambert. Oh, and then it tipped away from Schroeder on the pass. Jackson Hubbard, left-handed layup, up and good.
Yeah, there's his first points of the day right there.
6-4 Knights. The younger Schroeder, Will, brings the ball up, kicks it to Schoonover, down to Wheaton in the corner.
How did we miss them last 2 sub-ins? We must have been right into this game.
Yeah, I think we were marking fouls, doing stats.
Wheaton
Hubbard, another little lay in there, ties it up 6-6.
Wheaton tried to take that charge way too far away from the basket and just went right around him.
Some good steps there.
Yep.
Wheaton in control now on the wing. Timeout called by Coach Henry. That's over here in the corner, it looked like.
That's a good timeout by Coach Henry. 6-6 score. Why create a turnover there where you can just take a timeout? And with that, we'll take a
little 30-second break, and we'll be right back. All right, we're back. 6-6, middle of the first quarter here. A lot of action so far. Pretty fast-paced, 3:27 left here in the first.
Yeah, everything's going well here. You know, not too many fouls. We got no foul trouble here. 2 fouls on Towanda and none I see on Sayre.
The younger Will Hubbard.
Mr. Schroeder.
Will Schroeder is on Wheaton. Nice little drive. Throws up the teardrop runner in the lane there, and it comes up a little short.
Turnover.
Garrity tried to get it over to Trump. Could not complete the pass. Knight's ball. It's going over to inbound to Schroeder. I'm going to just stick with one name on the Schroeders.
Yeah. I mean, usually one comes in, one goes out. So.
Yep. Flynn down inside to Schoonover, up and no good, and Hubbard cleans the glass again.
Not sure how that got through there. Good pass.
Little head fake by Hubbard.
I like the pressure on Hubbard to start.
Yeah, look, I mean, the Knights are really extending their pressure all the way around so far. So
you want to make the other kids beat you on the team, not Hubbard. He's the one you don't want to beat you. Hey, if Pelicano has some points, oh well, Hubbard's the guy you want.
Yep. Pelicano knocked that ball out of bounds, and the Knights will bring it up. Flynn down into the corner to Lambert. Sayre in a 2-3, looks like a 2-3 matchup.
Nice fake.
Kicks it out to Lambert. Lambert for three, up no good. Tipped out by Schoonover, but Pelicano comes away with the rebound.
That's good fake. Didn't use the board though, Paul.
Nope. Grady Flynn, nice spin move down inside, gets the block,
and one.
It should be an and one.
We can say that up here, but they're not allowed. Apparently, they're not allowed to say that anymore down on the court, which is kind of was some of our confusion the last game that we did here. Didn't understand some of the fouls, technical fouls that were called, and that's apparently what it is.
Flynn gets the bucket, and he'll get one from the charity stripe. Up no good, rebounded by Carter Green for the Redskins. Trump down inside near the low block, kicks it out to Hubbard. Trump setting the screen on Lambert for Hubbard. Bailey Pohl guarding out on top to Pelicano. Hubbard, Lambert, great pressure there, made him change his mind midair.
Yep.
And Hubbard tried to get it to Trump, and that pass went a little wide.
No good thing ever happens from being in the air and trying to get rid of it after looking at a shot.
Irish to bring the ball up for the Knights on this trip. Bailey Pohl on the top, kicks it over to Wheaton. Threads the 2-3, but comes up empty. It's missed like four layups down in there so far.
You know, that's
second on Wheaton.
4 or 5 the second Wheaton's missed. We gotta complete those.
Hubbard pull up for two.
That's good stroke.
Long two. Foot was on the line.
Good stroke.
Hubbard adding his sixth, I believe.
Yep, 6 points for Hubbard.
Lambert looks inside to Schoonover, thinks differently. Around the pole.
Yeah, Paul, the more I'm watching this game, the more I'm starting to realize we might have to run a gun against a team like this.
Yeah.
You know, they play pretty good defense.
Solid in the 2-3 zone.
Yep.
Wheaton, long three, up, no good. Schoonover tips it out. Pole kicks it to Lambert. Irish looks at the three. Decides not to. Nice
Smart.
pull-up jumper just under the foul stripe.
That's smart by Irish.
About a 12-footer for Irish. 10-8 Knights, 30 seconds left here in the first quarter.
Elias Schroeder ready to check in for the Knights, as well as Michael Griffin.
That ball was tipped by Schoonover on the pass, and then it was gathered up, and I think that was Hubbard again on the rebound.
Hubbard.
Hubbard with the rebound up and in, 10-10, 10 seconds left here in the first. Knights with the ball down into the corner to Pole. Tipped away by Hubbard. 2.8 on the clock, so we got enough time to get one up.
Sure, plenty of time. Let's not just look at the three-point line here. Let's get a little pump fake and go to the basket.
Yep, got enough time to get 2 or 3 dribbles in for sure. Right inside to Schoonover. I rushed that one a little bit.
Yeah,
but
okay.
It's a good look, 15-foot look. So after one here at Towanda, the Black Knights 10, the Redskins 10. We'll be back in 30 seconds. And we're back here, 10-10, start of the second period for the Knights.
Good start for the Knights, I believe. We're limiting some of the turnovers that we had last game, and obviously the fouls. The fouls is nice to only have 2 fouls going into the start of the second period.
Yeah, I think for the Knights there, the key to that period was really focused on Hubbard. I mean, he did come up with 6 or 8 points. 8 of the Redskins' 10 points there in the period, but they did a nice job really controlling him. Nice down inside pass by
blocked by Hubbard.
Pass from Tegan Irish down into Tavani. And he gets the block. Hubbard got the block. Wheaton,
good
nice,
defense.
Nice hands.
Slide your feet.
Love
Wheaton,
the way he moves his feet.
Nice.
Down inside that time to Michael Griffin, and that a sophomore from Sayre.
It's all the way.
Hubbard up and in. The sophomore there, Michael Griffin, his first action of the night.
Now, does Hubbard have 1,000 points?
I do not know that. Wheaton threads the defense again. He's getting to the rack. He's had some nice moves getting there. He's just got to finish.
Yeah, he's got to finish. You know, he's young. You know, and he knows it. You know, you got to finish when you get to the basket. It's not easy to get to the basket in high school basketball with some of the trees you have under there.
That foul is on Carter Green. Wheaton, first shot up, no good. Sayre leads 12-10. Wheaton, second shot up, and it is good. 12-11, Redskins with the lead here early in the second. Deep pass. Hubbard on the corner. He takes that one right in. Gets by Schroeder and finishes.
Yeah, we're going to need to put somebody out there in front of him to stop him.
Back to that double team.
Yeah, and here we come out with Flynn and I see
Flynn and Schoonover.
Schoonover ready to come in.
Wheaton, another long three this time. Short.
Little far out.
Tavani gets that rebound, as he seems to do every time.
Yeah, Tavani, gotta love it.
He scoops it up, puts it up and in. Knights trail by 1. Pelicano down to Hubbard. Back to Pelicano on the runner. No good. Irish with. Yeah, Irish gets that rebound. And that foul is going to go on Michael Griffin for Sayre. His first foul, third team foul for the Redskins. Schoonover and Flynn enter. Pohl and Tavani come out. Schoonover to inbound.
Seen that referee before. Is he from Williamsport?
From Williamsport.
Yeah,
Yep.
okay.
Brian Jackson.
Yep, okay.
Yeah, Brian Jackson, Jeff Carr, and Larry Otis tonight in the stripes.
Doing a good job.
Irish gets it to
Schroeder.
Flynn at the elbow. Schroeder kicks it out. Yeah, kicks it out to Schroeder. Misses the three. Garrity up and in.
It's a real good look by Hubbard there.
Yep. The assist will
He
go to
created
Hubbard. 16-13 Redskins. Nice little give and go there by Schoonover. Hacked, and he does the dramatic fall.
Yeah.
The movie the movie death, I guess.
And you know, it was a good foul. He did take his arm pretty good, but you know, hey, why not flop it?
Gotta throw it down a little bit, make it look good.
Pretty sure you're going to get that call anyway, Scooney.
Left-handed Schoonover up with his first one and in.
That's 3 for Schoonover on the night. Expect to see him around 12-point range tonight. Just mostly hustle points.
Tough on the glass, Scooney. Get an undersized forward or center. Second one is off the mark, tipped out of bounds by Grady Flynn, and the Redskins will take over. 16-14, Redskins over the Knights. 5:46 left here in the second.
Sayre with 4 fouls and Tawanda with 2.
Lambert again on Pelicano. Down to the corner to Garrity. Ryan Ressler gets his first action here tonight, the sophomore for Sayre. Hubbard at the top, screened by Trump.
Boy, they're really trying to get that high screen for Hubbard. There's another one.
Ressler, and this is where I see Ressler getting his point. He's got good size.
Yeah, he's pretty big.
And I think Seeing him in the JV game a little bit,
Yeah.
he
And I'll tell you,
finishes well
and I'll
inside.
tell you what, Hubbard on all aspects. I mean, he had basically an assist there. If he makes the basket, he's all over the place.
Irish takes it top of the key, kicks it to Flynn. Flynn over to the corner. Schoonover, then it's all the way back around to Tegan Irish. Up on the three, no good.
Hubbard with another board.
Gathered up by Jackson Hubbard, and he'll bring it to the point. Guarded now by Schroeder. Trump sets that screen. Good recovery by Schroeder. Wrestler couldn't hold on to that one, and Flynn comes away with a steal. Tegan Irish, left-hand drive, and he's going to get bumped. See who that one is on. It looks like that should be on Wrestler. Oh, they call that on Garrity.
Garrity.
That's his second foul. 5 team fouls for the Redskins, 2 for the Knights. 16-14, 4:35 here in the second.
I think Sayre has 2 guys with 2 fouls right now.
Irish into Lambert for the 3 from the far baseline. Up. Irish with the rebound, up and good. Tie ball game, 16-16 here in the second. Pelicano brings it up for the Redskins. Guarded by, nice screen by Hubbard. Good switch there by Flynn and Irish.
Yeah, and then they try to double him there and
gets the
call it a
reach.
foul. Okay. Thought they forced him out of bounds there for a second.
I think that'll be the first on Grady Flynn.
Yeah, Flynn's got 5 points or 5 rebounds and 2 points on the night.
Down inside to Trump. No good. That's Will Trump. He's a senior. Irish all the way to the rack. 2 for Tegan Irish. 18-16 Knights with the lead. So that's our second lead change of the night.
Yeah, we got a good game here. Turnover there, I see. I'm not sure who, but forced to walk, I believe.
I missed that. I was doing stats again.
I'm telling you, I got notches all over the paper up here.
The stat sheet is tough to keep when you're trying to announce.
Yeah, and I don't even know. Hopefully we're not taking the same
How
stats. I know we talked about it before the game, but I can't remember what it was. But, hey, let's keep going.
You wonder how your grandpa did it for all those years,
I know.
right?
How he's so good at it.
Irish is blocked underneath. Kicks. Nice save, though. Gets it to Schroeder.
Oh, Schoonover, the good hustle.
Schoonover,
Oh,
good
he got
hustle.
fouled.
Oh, gets the foul.
Okay.
Excellent job by
Good job,
the
Scooney.
Knights there. Looks like Theo Molina will take the foul this time. That is his first, team 7th. So Schoonover will get the 1-and-1 at the charity stripe.
Shot 83% last year from the line.
That shot is up and good.
Which I would say is pretty darn good.
19-16. Black Knights with the lead. 3:37 left. Second period. Second shot rattles out. Gathered up by Connor Barnes. Back to Schoonover. Up and no good. Carter Green with the rebound for the Redskins. Pelicano in control at the top. Lambert back in his pocket. Irish. That's a moving screen.
Yeah.
Good call.
You know, I think what we need to do here is, and what I'm sure we'll see, is get as many guys in the game as possible to wear out Mr. Hubbard.
Yeah.
He looks like he's getting tired already, and I tell you, we're playing pretty good defense on him. I mean, he does have 12 points, but, you know, he's a dominant scorer.
I thought you were going to get called to the floor there. The volleyball
Oh, did it pop
cover
up?
popped up.
Okay.
Taken care of by Mr. Carr. No worries. We will not give him any bonus in his pay.
No, he'll get what he gets.
But nice feed down to the elbow to Schoonover. Loses the handle. Hubbard comes away with it.
That's got to be
Hubbard,
a carry.
about a 12-footer, short. Connor Barnes, nice rebound. Schoonover now in control. Irish, far side wing. Loses it going up. Oh, it's going to be lost. Good try. Tried to knock it off Hubbard.
I'm
as
guessing
he went
that
out
was
of bounds.
partially blocked, because otherwise it would have been a shot to himself, right?
Yeah, it was partially blocked. Jack Wheaton comes back in. Elias Schroeder gets a break.
Got to watch for the high screen here.
Yep. Pelicano dribbles 15-footer off the back of the iron. Flynn comes up with another rebound. He's had a nice half so far.
Yeah, 6 rebounds and 2 points for him.
Oh, that Hubbard ties him up. They're going to walk around both with the ball.
Hey, don't let it hit the floor, I guess.
The whistle did blow, so had a little do-si-do going.
Nice little dance.
Pelicano now walks it up. Walks it over the timeline. Over to Hubbard. Irish now guarding Hubbard.
Got to watch out.
Taking turns with him, too.
You got to watch out for that high screen with Hubbard, though. It's coming. It's going to come.
Yep.
And that's where something's going to open up.
Pelicano dribbles deep. Turnover. Schoonover comes away with it. Flynn.
Nice. Go to the
just
basket.
a little bit off.
Good look.
Connor Barnes couldn't quite gather up that pass from Flynn.
It's going to go down as a turnover for Flynn.
Redskins ball, now trailing the Knights 19-16, 1:58 left.
Various Farrells in for
Nice.
Jack Wheaton. Jack Tavani, I believe.
Various' first action, I think.
Just got called up.
Yeah. Called up from the minors.
Yeah, just got called up today. Good to see him out there.
Big physical kid.
Yeah, he is. And I think that's why they wanted to bring him up as opposed to a guard at this point, which we lost a couple guards and we picked up a forward. And I think it's the right call. We need some more physicalness
need
underneath.
that size. He's smart.
Yeah, he
He's
is.
a smart kid.
Turnover.
Schoonover loses that one off his knee, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be Redskin ball.
He's a heck of a football player, and he's only a sophomore. If you look at him, he looks like he could be 20 years old.
Yeah, like I said, he's a big, strong, physical kid.
The younger brother that plays on the JV team. It's Various and Darius Farrell.
Wheaton, nice defense, hands nice and high and wide, moving his feet. Lambert now on Hubbard. 1:20 to go here in the first half. Nice
get down.
pick the pocket by Flynn. Oh, comes up grabbing his butt cheek.
Yeah, you got to get
a cramp or something in there.
Oh no, they open up a cherry pick, wide open.
Up, no good. Tried to draw the foul.
Yeah, he might have to
Still
get him.
grabbing.
Might have to get him off
I
the
don't know
court.
if it's his hip or
Yeah,
cheek.
they got to see it and get him off the court. Pole's coming in for him.
Oh, hopefully it's just a cramp.
Yeah, I can't imagine it being much more than that. He's a tough kid.
59 seconds left.
Or a monkey bubble or something, that happens all the time.
Looked like when he kind of come down there.
Yeah.
Irish with the ball at the point. Kicks it over to Wheaton in the corner. Down inside to Farrell. Nice look.
Great pass.
Irish was just about 6 inches too far underneath the basket. Couldn't quite make that one. Hubbard tries the long three. No good. Pelicano with the rebound. Up, no good. Great save by Tegan Irish as he bounces it off.
The kid can do a little bit of everything, and he's a leader on top of it.
We got a timeout.
Coach.
Looks like a 30-second timeout going to
Coach Henry, I believe.
Sayre.
Oh,
I think it was Sayre's timeout.
okay. All right, I see Sayre has 8 fouls on the night, so.
Yep, 18 for the Redskins, 3 team for the Knights. They've done a nice job staying out of foul trouble tonight so far.
Yeah, it's not as sloppy as a game as what we saw the last game. A little cleaner,
Yeah, and I love the action. Like we're up and down the court.
Yeah, you like to see us run and gun because, that's one thing that we have to our benefit is we have a bench. And a lot of people say, hey, why don't we set up an offense? Well, we got a bench. We can run and gun teams. We can run all day long on them.
Run in transition and really push.
And if we don't get anything, then we set it up.
Mr. Otis sets the ball down in as they were a little late coming out of the huddle over there, but they get it in time.
Ball gets heavy.
Irish around the horn, pull, back to Irish.
Not much of a
20 seconds.
Movement.
Look like they're trying to hold for that last.
Yeah, so there's not much
second
movement,
shot.
so I'm guessing we're going last shot.
Lambert at the elbow, down into Irish. Nice pass, up and in. 21-16 Knights. Look for that long three here by Hubbard.
There it
2
is.
seconds, long three, up, short, no good.
Good.
And the rebound gathered up there by Carter Green, but that shot was too late and missed anyway.
Right.
So we're going to enter halftime. Black Knights on top, 21-16. And we will be back shortly here with the Flynn Energy Boys Basketball live stream here at Towanda High School. Yeah, we're good. All right. All right, so we're back here at Towanda High School with the Flynn Energy boys basketball. Good feeling out half, really, Kevin. I think the Knights and the Redskins there, Knights did a nice job keeping Hubbard in check as much as they could anyway.
Yeah, and Hubbard's the guy that we've talked about in the opener that we have to stop. He ended up with, I believe, 12 points out of their 16 points. Carter Green had 2, and Garrity had the other 2, topping out their points for 16 points.
Yeah, and then for Towanda, Irish had a very nice half there. Overall, the Knights were off on their three-point shots a little bit, but Teagan had a really nice half, getting to the basket and getting some shots.
Yeah, Teagan had 10 points and 4 rebounds in the first half. Had a real good half, hustle half for him. I see Grady Flynn had 4 points and 6 rebounds. Jack Tavani with 2 rebounds and 2 points. You had Connor Barnes coming in and have 2 rebounds, and we talked about those 2 guys, Tavani and Barnes, the younger guys coming in and grabbing boards for us, and they look really good, promising sophomores. Jack Wheaton had a point on a free throw, and Justin Schoonover had 4 points and 1 rebound.
As far as fouls in the first half, the Knights were pretty clean after the 17 or 18 fouls we had last game in the first half. Tonight we had 3, so no foul trouble there. Go ahead.
It's a much easier game to call up here when you don't have all those fouls, and which was kind of our frustration from the last game. It was tough. It was a tough game to call because what do you talk about every time the whistle blows? You know what I mean? It's tough to get into a flow as an announcer, but we got it figured out.
Absolutely. For the Redskins, not really concerned, but they do have 2 players with fouls. Or with two fouls,
yes.
And that's number 21, Michael Griffin, and number 22, Zach Garrity.
Yeah.
Carter Green has 1, Molina has 1, Hudson Trump has 1, and Will Trump has 1.
Yeah, and for Towanda, we don't have much foul trouble. We got 2 fouls. So.
Yep. Flynn, Irish, and Schoonover each have 1.
That is a really nice take by
very
Teagan
nice.
Irish.
Teagan Irish to the basket. Knights bump their lead up to 7, 23-16, 7:41 here to go in the third.
Pelicano trying to get it open.
Down to the corner to Garrity. Garrity has not been much of a factor yet tonight.
No, as you say.
We're going to get a block call on that one as he tries to get to the rack.
Yeah, Jeff Carr making that call.
Knights in man-to-man.
Trying to set a screen underneath for Hubbard. He's trying to get open himself, and he's getting kind of frustrated because Irish is covering him well.
We've done a nice job, too, like mixing up who's on Hubbard so we're not constantly just worried about one guy just getting tired out, just hammering on him all the time.
And that's a smart play by Landon Henry.
Yep. Elias Schroeder, because I messed that up on both guys now, so it's all even. In control at the top, kicks it around. Flynn to Irish for 3.
That's a pretty shot.
Downtown, tickling the twine on that one.
That gives him 15 on the night.
26-16 Knights, just under 7 minutes here in the third quarter. Elias, nice defense there. Hubbard trying to get something going. Down inside, gets by Flynn, tips it up twice, and I guess Pelicano's the one that came away with that
hustle
rebound.
play by Hubbard.
Oh, that's going to be offensive.
Yeah, it should be. Oh, he lowered his shoulder. Okay.
I guess he may be a little bit of a flop. I don't know.
It could be. I don't know.
We'll go with Mr. Otis's call.
Yeah. One thing I like to do when I come and watch games, and I don't know why I do it, I like to see where the referees are from. I see we got one from Williamsport, as you see the first shot off.
Yep, we have it up, no good.
We have one from Wyalusing, and then where is what's his name from over here on the
Larry
side?
Otis.
Larry
I know he teaches
too?
in the Northeast, but I think he's originally from
Wyalusing
Wyalusing.
too. Okay. Made the second, right?
Yep.
Okay.
26-17. Irish to Lambert in the corner. Lambert up for 3, no good. Hubbard spin move, brings it on up. Another spin move. And he's going to try to shoot about a 15-foot jumper up, no good. Griffin with the rebound up, no good. Schroeder gathers it up and is fouled by Hubbard. That'll be Hubbard's team first here in the third quarter for the Redskins. 6:14 to play. Schroeder, far side.
Nice
All the way
pass.
around to Schoonover.
Well, that's a good
Hubbard
look.
gets the slap away there.
Scooney, protect the ball, buddy.
Pelicano down into the corner to Garrity, no good.
Schoonover rebound.
Schoonover rebound to Flynn. Flynn to Irish in the far side corner, up for three, and it is good. Irish is starting to feel it, and that'll get Coach Ward a timeout. 29-17, Black Knights have extended their lead to 12. 3 3-pointers for Irish?
Yeah, he's at 18 points.
Yeah, I think he had those 3 threes in a row.
Yeah, he's got almost more than half our points. And on that note, I'm guessing that they're going to try to take him out of the game at this point. They're going to have to need to do something with Tegan Irish because he's just dominating at this point.
And I think Sayre is really focused on the offensive side with Hubbard. We have frustrated him.
Oh, absolutely.
And, I mean, he's getting some points, but not getting the support he really needs right now from his team that he had in the last 2 games.
And honestly, I feel like he thinks he feels that he needs to do more than what he needs to do than what he's doing, and sometimes that forces turnovers and forces bad shots, and that's something he's going to go through this year, being that he's their leading point scorer.
Right. 29-17. Still early here in the third, and the Knights have stretched that lead to 12. That is Sayre's second timeout. They still have 3 remaining, and Tawana has 4 timeouts remaining.
I'm thinking they're going to have to bring us a fan up here or something.
I know it does get warm. When you get it full, usually you come in here and it's cold.
I thought it was all that fat I put on for winter, but I don't know.
Yeah, I think I'm plenty ready for winter as well. Number 10, Carter Green up for 3, no good. Pelicano comes up with that rebound. Irish with the steal. Irish brings it up. Little 10-footer up, banks open. 20 points on the day so far. 31-17, Black Knights.
Honestly, Paul, just keep giving him the ball. He's hot. When you get hot, keep giving him the ball. I don't want to see anybody come in for him or anything right now. I want to see him shoot.
Looks like we got an off-the-ball foul.
Uh-oh, he's going to get a technical for that.
Yep. He's definitely going to talk to him.
They're going to talk to him.
Which I like to see.
And that's what we talked about in the pregame, and it's something that they're going to need to adjust to. And we never had to worry about this when we played because we could be loud and we could be excited. They can't be anymore. They're going to call you for a technical foul.
Yep, and that's just considered taunting, even though he's just clapping.
Yep, it sure is.
Coach Henry pulls him out to make sure he understands that.
Now there are a couple teams in the NTL that. They're going to get lots of technical fouls if they're going to call this a lot.
If you get people calling them, if you get the officials that are actually calling it.
And really, it takes away from the game. I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, they don't want to see anybody get hurt.
And that's not the officials. That's the PIAA enforcing a sportsmanship aspect of the game.
Yep.
Irish drives down center, kicks it to Schoonover, long 3, no good. Carter Green with the rebound. That ball down inside to Carter Green again. Up, no good. Gathered up by Schoonover. Rebound for Schoonover.
I'll give it to him.
Irish. That's the first one he's missed in his last few.
All right. Hey, looks like he lost his ankle brace on that and everything.
Yep. I'll give him a quick timeout for that. Coach Ward giving out some instructions there. Full court pressure by the Knights. With a 14-point lead here, 4:40 in the third.
Yeah, and I think this is more about just trying to fluster Jackson Hubbard than anything.
Yeah, just keep him. He's got to work. Somebody else has got to bring the ball up, and that's what they want. Nice tip away by Irish there.
And it's not going to be him because they're going to take the ball right out of his hands.
Green again will try the inbound.
Set a screen for him here. That's how I got it that time.
So they're going to look to trap Hubbard right there. Up to Pelicano at the half-court line. Garrity does a nice little fake down in that corner, and they bring it around to Hubbard. Now back to Pelicano.
I thought he was going to fire that one up.
I was thinking. Garrity on the wing. Nice little crossover dribble, kicks it out to Hubbard.
Hubbard has no space when he gets the ball.
No, and he looks like he's trying to show a little more patience right here.
Yeah, I think he's doing a good job of showing good patience here. It'll come.
Garrity up, no good, but gathered up by Pelicano up, and that's good. 31-19. And we're going to have an off-the-ball foul, I believe, on Hubbard. He did. That was kind of grabbed a hold of Irish and pulled him down there.
Kind of a
That'll be his second and team second as well.
kind of an unnecessary foul, but
I think it's a frustration,
Yeah,
even though
I believe it is. Yeah.
they scored on that one. I think he's just frustrated because these guys have been in his pocket all night.
Yeah, they're playing good defense. You see the younger Shrouders and now Will, along with Connor Barnes.
Good play there.
Yeah, you like to see guys go in the stands.
Yeah, Garrity bounced it off
Schoonover. Timeout by Sayre.
Like Sayre's going to call a timeout, and that'll be a 30-second timeout.
Yeah, with 3:45 left in the third period. Tawana's up 31-19 over the Sayre Redskins.
12-point lead. Knights come out, hit some shots. That's helped them just kind of stretch that lead out a little bit.
Yeah, led by led by Irish. He came out like a new man. Well, I think he had, what do you have?
Yeah, like a man possessed
Yeah,
there.
he had 8 points in the first period, or the first half, and now he has 20 points on the night with 4 rebounds. So, super impressed with him today. And he's the type of kid that can do this every game.
Yeah.
He's that good an athlete.
Yeah, he's a very good athlete. Will Hubbard guarding out front on Pelicano, then to kick it over to Garrity, and the long three is no good.
Irish rebound.
Irish with the rebound. Schroeder in the far corner, up. Ooh, rattles out. Hubbard with the rebound. Jack Wheaton trails him and gets right back into his pocket. Schroeder helps.
Look at this defense.
That's a nice help.
Wow. You know what? You'd like to see him take that shot.
Yeah,
that's
Griffin for 3 up, no good. Trump with 2 rebounds in a row, missed them both.
Schroeder.
And Elias Schroeder comes away with the board. Quick crossover, looking, taking to the hoop. Up. Oh, we're going to get him for a charge on that one. Got the right call there by Mr. Carr, but
I'm looking at my
take.
Yeah, I'm looking at my stats here. Maybe I have something wrong. Is Elias Schroeder, is he scoreless right now?
I think he is still scoreless.
Okay, he's a guy that can score.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
he just hasn't thrown one in
No.
yet. Had a couple rattle out.
Yep.
The Schroeder brothers on Garrity there, and he got him frustrated on that one with that trap in the
Man,
corner.
I'll tell you, I'm impressed with Tawana's defense. And that's one thing that we've really been lacking the last few years is a good defense.
Yeah, the focus tends to. It's just a game of basketball. The focus tends to go to offense more now than ever before. Will Schroeder now to bring it up for the Knights. Guarded by Garrity. Nice screen by Tegan Irish right there.
Roll.
Loses the handle.
There's the roll.
The bad pass by Schroeder. Picked off by Hubbard. Almost picked his pocket there, Wheaton.
Yeah, that's.
Griffin with the 3. No good. Wheaton with the rebound. Kicks it out there to Tegan Irish.
Good idea.
Yep. Brings it out. Schroeder for 3. Oh, just off the front of the iron. Farrell with his first rebound of the game. Better mark that one down. Nice little pass there by Schroeder. I got to keep you on your stats there. Make sure
man, I know. Farrell. There
Hubbard scores that one for the Redskins, and we're going to get a timeout by Coach Henry.
Yeah, that gives Hubbard 14 points for the day. And for him, I would think that he would probably say that's not a very good first 3 quarters.
Yeah,
having that, but he's really had to work for them points. It's not like they're gimmies. Not a point he has earned has been a gimme.
No,
the kid's working for everything he has.
Yep, 14 points for Hubbard, and that leaves 7 for the rest of the team.
Yeah,
and we talked about that a couple times.
Other guys got
their catalyst.
Yeah, other guys got to step up. Paul, I'm looking at Pelicano, young kid Green. These kids are going to have to step up. It's basketball's not a one-man game. It's proven.
And I will say on the Sayre side, they're very young.
Yeah, sure. They have 2 seniors.
Hubbard's a senior, and Garrity is a senior.
Yeah, they have 2 seniors.
Starts.
All the rest are sophomores with two
freshmen.
juniors.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. They have 2 juniors. They're a young team.
Yeah, they're going to be solid.
Yeah, I think you're right. And they have the length.
They have, they have some good players. They're going to lose their best player this year.
So it looks like Sayre is in a 1-2-2 press.
It's kind of a soft press, really.
Yep.
That's going to create
1-2-2
points.
really is for slowing teams down. But
Yeah,
nice
there you go.
reverse layup by Jack Wheaton. 33-21 Black Knights. That was a nice take.
Yeah. Kid's got a promising future. He actually played varsity last year as well as a freshman.
Hubbard again out front was guarded by Irish.
Rebound by the littlest guy on the floor, Will Schroeder.
Yeah. Michael Griffin's the one that took that last three.
Oh, boy.
Looked like Trump came up with that rebound. Hubbard in the corner, going to shoot the three over top of Irish. No good. Farrell with the rebound. Schroeder brings it up to the point for the Knights. Wing to Irish.
Set a screen for him. There it is. Perfect.
15-footer up just off the mark.
That's a great play.
Griffin with the rebound. Nice double team quickly there by the Schroeder brothers.
See, Jack Tavani's ready to check in at the scorer's table.
So the Irish again on. Oh, hit him right in the face.
Yep. Ooh, oh no.
Hope
he's all right.
Off Irish. Hubbard into the student section.
Yeah, that hit Hubbard in an awkward place.
Yeah, one of those unmentionables.
Yeah. You hate to see that. He's going to have to come off
walking
the
a
court.
little gingerly.
Yeah,
he's going to
take himself
Going
out.
to take a quick breather.
Yep. Can't say as I blame him, Paul.
Nope. Griffin to inbound for the Redskins into Pelicano. Guarded by Will Schroeder. Wheaton comes off with a little, looked like they were going to try to trap there, but one of them reached, and that's going to be on Will Schroeder.
And that's what you like to see, Pelicano taking the ball to the basket. Taking a little bit of pressure off the guy on the bench right now that just has pretty much done everything for the team.
16 fouls for the Knights here.
But somebody's got to take over when he's on the bench.
Absolutely. Pelicano.
Yep, that's what it's going to have to be.
10-footer up and good. 33-23 Black Knights lead. 26 seconds left here in the third. Will Schroeder down to his brother, Elias. Elias for three. Oh, man, he just can't get one to go tonight. Had some really good looks, and they've just been an inch too far.
Wow.
Nice jump stop there by Pelicano.
Yeah, he's got to take over, and that's what they need to see. They need to see him take over with Hubbard on the bench. No call?
No call. Wheaton tries to drive
Wheaton
there.
Wanted it. He's pointing towards the guy that he thought fouled him, but I don't think that was the guy that fouled him. I think it was somebody else. He got fouled regardless.
Yep.
But the period was over, Paul.
All right, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll All right, we're back. 33-25, little game reset for the fourth period.
I'd like to take a minute here to thank EJ Flynn and Flynn Propane and all he does for this live broadcast that we have.
Absolutely.
Without him, we wouldn't have it.
We definitely couldn't do it without him, so thank you to Flynn Energy and Flynn Propane. Pelicano guarded tightly by Wheaton at the top. Hubbard's going to get the little give and go there with him and Griffin. Knights get the steal. Wheaton. Top of the key, drives full, no call. Schoonover gathers it up. Flynn is going to travel.
Yep.
Pelicano brings it up for the Redskins. Quickly down into the wing to Garrity. Garrity going to drive, kicks it to Pelicano.
That's a
right
really
on the
nice
low
look.
block.
Really nice look.
And the Redskins have cut the lead to 6,
And-
33-27.
And a lot of that's because Pelicano has stepped up here. Guy wide open here. Oh, no.
Wheaton to take, and that foul looks like it's going to be on Carter Green, I think.
See Lambert over there in the corner like, I'm open.
Yeah. That is Carter's second foul.
But you can't fault Wheaton for taking that to the hoop. He's going to get, 2 shots out of the deal.
Yep. First shot from the charity stripe is up and good for Jack Wheaton. No pole going to come in. I think it's about that time you got to put Tegan Irish back in the ball game here too.
Yeah, I agree. Bailey
Since-
Poe, by the way.
Bailey Pole. What did I
No,
say?
is Noah his brother? Does he have a brother named Noah?
Yes. Did I say Noah Pole?
Yeah, you did.
Did I? He does have a brother.
He does have a
Noah.
brother that played, and I don't think he plays
Yes.
anymore.
Second one rattles out for Wheaton. Pelicano with the rebound. Schoonover gets the steal up to Flynn.
Back to him. Yep.
Flynn kicks it up to Pole. Oh, tried to get it right back to Schoonover.
Hit him right
and
in the
he
face.
eats it too. Hubbard up, misses the layup, but somehow gathers his rebound, and he's going to be fouled.
How did he get that rebound?
I don't know. I think our guys were kind of fighting over it.
He literally took that
He
shot,
took
went
it right
under the
away.
basket, turned around, came back, and got it when we had 3 guys there. But, hey, sometimes the ball falls in the wrong place.
That is the 4th foul on Grady Flynn.
That's 4. I don't have him. Okay, 4 fouls. Wow.
Yes.
Well, he's going to need to come out.
Yeah, and Irish is going to come back in for Flynn.
Good.
17 fouls for the night, so they're in the bonus. First shot missed by Hubbard. The Bear is back down there.
The Bear is getting
The
excited.
Irish going to inbound. We do have full court pressure by the Redskins.
That gives Jackson Hubbard 15 points on the night.
Irish going to go coast to coast up. Ooh. Oh, rolls off the front of the iron. That is gathered up by Green, kicked forward and lost.
That's a foul.
By Griffin, and it looks like he's going to pick up the foul as well.
And a lot of these fouls, these kids, most of these kids on Sayre's team that we talked about are pretty young. He's a sophomore, and you're going to get the time, and you're going to give it your all when you get the time, and you're going to create fouls. It's going to happen.
Elias Schroeder is back in for the Knights, back at the point.
Gary doing a good job of covering him.
Yep. Elias looking for somebody. The little handoff to Irish. Irish Euro step in the lane. Nice take. And the finish. Gets the hoop and the harm.
Wow.
Zach Garrity's going to pick up his 3rd foul now. And Irish will go to the line for the old-fashioned three-pointer.
I always thought he was something special, but now we're really seeing it in front of our own eyes.
That shot is up and good, and the Knights extend their lead to 9 once again. Hubbard kind of had his feet in concrete there real quick. Didn't know which way to go. Pelicano going to shoot 3, really flat shot, no good.
Not much rotation.
Pole comes up with that. Schroeder down, kicks it to the corner to Lambert. Lambert out to Irish, looking for 3, just a little bit long.
I'd like to see Lambert shoot that shot. He's got a really nice shot. I don't know why.
Irish. Nice hustle getting back and getting the steal.
See his ankle brace is coming loose again.
Yeah, I would have liked to see him pop that too.
Yeah, he's a great shooter. I'm telling you, he's a really good shooter. He
just thinking one more pass.
Yeah.
I think
he's a team player as well. Very, very much a team player.
Got some action going on.
Scooney likes to roll around on the floor. He
Scooney on the floor.
He likes to roll around down there.
Garrity give him a little business there, trying to get that rebound as well.
Yeah, Sayre's really battling out there right now. They know they're in for a dogfight at this point. 5:40 left in the 4th period.
Irish brings it in to Lambert. Lambert all the way around the horn. Elias Schroeder looking for his first points of the night, and it's good. 3 ball for Elias Schroeder, 40-28. 12-point lead for the Knights.
If we can get him going, that's trouble.
Pelicano has come to life, and that is another bucket for him, little layup.
That gives Pelicano 10 quick points.
Yeah. Schroeder clears everybody out, taking it at Carter Green. Nice attack and retreat.
Back it out.
Gets him off.
Plenty of time to run the spread.
Yep.
Double dribbled.
I didn't see it.
Well,
He called it a carry.
Yeah, he
so
called it a carry.
I didn't see it.
I think he just threw it off somebody's head down there, trying to throw it to the ref. Sorry about your head, buddy.
Zach Garrity the inbound for the Redskins. Pelicano will bring it up, and he'll be guarded by Schroeder. Hubbard drives down the lane. Up, no good.
He cannot get an open shot.
Garrity comes up with a rebound and then turns it over. Schroeder gets the steal. Down court to Irish. Nice little spin move underneath. Up, no good. Trump comes up with a rebound. Pelicano looking deep to Garrity. Nice little hand to Hubbard, but like we said, nothing's going to be easy for him tonight, and that looks like it's going to be Schoonover's foul.
Yeah, he's going to work. He's got to work for it tonight, and I really like Coach Landon Henry's way of going about this. He's done exactly what we talked about, is to take Hubbard out of the game, and, well, he's got 15 points, but I feel like he's been taken out of the game.
Yeah. So they gave that foul to Irish.
Okay.
His second. Team's 8th. 40-31, 9-point lead for the Knights, 4:33 left. Hubbard shoot his second. Second shot up and good, 8-point lead for the Knights. Schoonover looking deep to Lambert.
Wide open
nice
right here.
Throw.
Something should be open. There it is.
Wheaton drives baseline, looks to kick to the corner to Lambert. He's going to bring it around to Schroeder.
There's the open guy right
Irish. Smooth stroke, up, just off. Nice tip out by Schoonover. Oh, we couldn't get to it.
Got that one.
Hubbard's going to go left-hand layup. Up, no good. Pelicano tries.
It's going to be a foul on Schoonover.
Out hustles him.
Yeah, that's going to be a foul on Schoonover.
That's a silly foul.
Yeah, he really didn't need it back there. That's too far away from a basket to be making that foul. And I'm sure he knows it.
That's a silly foul when we already had the ball. And it might have been a little bump, a little acting, but
yeah,
tough to pull off. He was hustling for the ball too.
Yeah.
That is Schoonover's third foul, 9th on the team. And that was offensive foul, so we don't shoot. Hubbard up, layup. I guess it was about a 6-footer, no good. But I think that was Carter Green.
Hudson Trump.
Oh, was it Trump?
Yep.
Trump puts that one up and in for the Redskins. 6-point lead for the Knights. Can't quite close the deal yet.
Nice pass. Bounce pass.
Nice recover by Green.
I'd like to see a bounce pass there. It's a wide open basket. But great idea.
Looks like we're going to have a timeout by Coach Henry.
I think we're going to take one, too, for a drink of water, I believe.
We are going to take that timeout. All right, we're back. 40-34, 3:42 left here in the fourth quarter. The Knights got to get some offense going.
Yeah. I'd like to take this second just to thank you for coming up here and doing this. You didn't have to do
my
this.
pleasure.
I appreciate it, Paul, and you do a wonderful job.
It's a lot of fun. Knights with a miss and taken away by Garrity Pelicano.
Good pass.
Little no-look pass there to
Green there.
Yep. No. Irish with the rebound, and we're going to get a call on number 10, Carter Green.
Frustration foul.
I think that's his third. Flynn's going to re-enter for Wheaton. And that is the third on Carter Green. Schroeder back around to Schoonover to Irish. Irish
there
down
it is.
in. nice movement to break that press. Schroeder brings it back out to the point to Schoonover, down into the corner to Schroeder.
Dangerous.
And Garrity comes away with that steal.
Well, Hubbard's got to go now. 3
Yep,
minutes left.
6-point game, three minutes to go here in the ball game.
It'll be him or Pelicano, I believe.
Yeah, nice defense there by Schroeder. Jumps and gets that steal. Lambert down into
wide open
Schoonover.
layup.
Oh, he called him for a travel.
Oh.
That was an easy layup for Irish on the transition.
Honestly,
bucket
I didn't even look to see if he traveled. I just thought it was such a gimme basket.
I looked right at Irish. I didn't look to see, so I'll take Mr. Otis's word for it. Garrity on the far wing, going to get a screen from Green. Doesn't use the screen, but we get an offensive foul on Garrity. I believe that is his fourth.
Yeah, that's 4
And
on
it is.
It's 4 on Garrity. He's coming off with, 2 points?
Or no, I'm sorry, that's on Trump.
That's on Trump. Yeah, he's going to come off with 2
That's
points.
his fourth.
Ooh, a little bit of getting rough.
So ball tipped away. Schoonover couldn't gather it up.
Oh,
but,
nice pass.
Griffin comes up. Green with the layup.
Really good pass
4-point
from
game
Hubbard.
now, 2:22, and that's a turnover by the Knights.
You know, Hubbard will find one way or another to make himself part of this game, and he's done it on the defensive end and on the offensive end. And he's got to be exhausted.
Yeah, the Knights have been after him all night. Relentless pressure.
And they're playing him pretty
Right now
decent.
they're looking to try to feed him low, but he comes back out to set the screen for Pelicano. Drives down inside.
Oh, good pass. Came
He's
out of
gonna
bounds.
be-
Came
yep.
back in.
Yeah, he was on the line down there. I think his heel was on the line. So the Knights had a little bit of trouble with the press on the last trip.
Yeah, we don't really have a per se point guard on this team.
Now Irish is going to go right to the rack.
Another wide open.
Nice. 42-36, 6-point lead. 2 minutes to go in the ball game.
That'll give Teagan Irish 25 points on the game, and that might be a career high. We'll double check that.
Garrity on the near side wing. Drives middle of the key, tries to take it to the basket. Ooh, just whips him.
He almost took Schroeder's head off.
It looked like Kent to Colby throwing a sidearm pitch.
I saw hair go backwards on that. I don't know if it touched it or not, but it definitely skimmed it.
That was a fastball.
Yeah, I don't know who he's passing it to, but
Irish gets Hubbard on his heels for a second, but decides to bring it back out.
yeah, you got
Try
to
to slow it down, work the clock.
Yeah, you got to work the clock here.
Little dribble handoff to Schoonover. Schoonover kicks
see,
it to Lambert. He's going to draw.
And that's what you don't want to see there. You don't want your big guy bringing the ball from the point out of the point like that and going to the basket like that. It's just too many bad things can happen from that.
Yeah, I like to see him just keep that dribble handoff going.
Yeah,
really, Sayre had kind of sagged off there.
Yep.
They were playing deep to not give up a layup. Just keep running that handoff up top.
Yep.
Lambert now on Pelicano. 3 ball for Green off the mark. Garrity gathers it up. Hubbard gets the rebound.
What Garrity? He didn't know that he had a wide open basket to go to.
think so,
It has
'cause
back
he was
to it or something.
Back to the basket at the block, and nobody near him.
Yeah.
But Hubbard's going to shoot 2, and I think that is the 5th on Flynn.
Yeah, he's done.
So he'll finish the night with how many?
He's going to finish the night today with 6 points and 6 rebounds. It's not a bad night for him.
First one up and good for Hubbard. 5-point lead for the Knights, 1:15 left in regulation. I guess we can always talk about overtime, even though we hope it doesn't get there. Hubbard up, off the front of the iron, rolls out.
It's tough.
Irish with the rebound.
It really is. Free throws the name of the game.
Schroeder controls it in the corner, smartly kicks it out to Lambert.
Yeah, work the clock.
Wheaton on the far wing.
Make them play you. Yeah, work the clock. Yep. What happened?
And Coach Henry's going to call timeout there.
Was it us? Okay.
Yeah. And I think this is his last timeout, if I have my numbers correct, which I could be wrong. So kind of a game reset here, Kevin. We have it's 42-37. Knights are the Knights actually have 10 team fouls. That puts Sayre in the double bonus. Sayre has 17 fouls, and that puts them in the 1-1.
Yeah, the one thing I noticed on my stat sheet is Tegan Irish with the 25 points and 5 rebounds. It's probably one of the better games I've ever seen him play, and I've probably seen 95% of the games he's played, and I'm proud of the kid.
Looks like Pelicano has kind of come to life as well. I think he looks around 10 points somewhere in there.
Yeah, he looks good. Setting the ball
Knights
down
again are a little slow getting out inbound to
That could
Wheaton.
benefit us, though. Well, no, you're not.
Yeah, we got if the clock's running, it's a good thing. And they're going to foul Irish and put him on the line for 1-1.
Yeah. Let's see what Irish.
So his for the year so far is
he was 25% last year from the line.
Last week.
Or last week, I'm sorry. Yeah, last week from last year. Yeah, last week from the line. He didn't have a very good time at the free throw line last week, which we missed a lot of free throws, so it wasn't just him.
Looks like his shot's a little more on, but that one is off the mark tonight.
Yep.
5-point lead, 50 seconds to go. Redskins, Garrity brings it up. Looks like he's going to go hard to the rack, kicks it out to Hubbard for 3, and that is up and good.
Yeah, you know what? That's the first open shot the kids had the whole game.
Wheaton with the ball. He's going to throw it down to Schroeder. Ooh, boy. They're going to bring it out.
Bring it out.
I like that.
There you go.
He's going to come foul.
Yeah, I don't know.
That foul's going to be on Pelicano.
That made me a little nervous, them throwing the ball underneath there.
Yeah, I'd like to see the layup, but
yeah.
I think Elias did a really good job there seeing the player coming.
Yep.
Like to have seen him just kind of take that one dribble, go up, let him foul him.
Big free throws for the sophomore here. Yep.
Wheaton up and good, stretched the lead to 3, 29.6 to go. Black Knights with the lead.
There's some 5 on the night.
Wheaton up and good with the second. Now it's a 2-possession game for the Knights. Redskins, Pelicano over to Hubbard. And Hubbard's going to try to take control of things.
That's too deep.
Long 3.
Yeah, that's too deep.
Short. Oh, almost got the roll off that great rebound by Schroeder. Green is going to foul, and that'll put Elias Schroeder at the line. And that is their 10th team foul.
I would have liked to seen him take that to the basket, to be honest with you. I mean, you can't get 4 points with that one shot unless you get fouled.
Yeah, and that was beyond NBA range.
Yeah,
that was by the tee in Tawanda out there. I think it was actually closer to the sideline.
Yeah, and he's capable of taking the ball to the basket and getting the one out of it. And that's
Schroeder's first shot up off the back of the iron, no good.
Yeah.
Big bucket, though. It's still a 2-possession game for the Knights, 17.4 seconds. Put this one in for the 5-point lead. And this one up, and it's the same. But he gathers his own rebound.
Tegan Irish
great job.
Yep,
little tip.
Yep, run it out.
Very good. 10 seconds left, and Irish now will shoot 2 for the Knights. That foul is going to be on Zach Garrity, and that, I think, is his 5th foul.
Yeah.
Yes, it is, and he'll take his seat.
You know, I don't think he scored very many points. He had 2 points.
Tough night for the senior.
But honestly, I think he played a hustle game, and it showed. You know, he really hustled his heart out.
He did. Irish now shooting 2 for the Knights. Boy, he is struggling tonight from the foul line again.
Yeah, again.
Everything else was good.
Yep. And you know what? He's the type of kid that'll go shoot 50 free throws after the game. He just demands it.
Yeah. Second shot up and good, 5-point lead, 10 seconds to go. Looks like the Knights have this one in the bag. Ooh, number 21, Michael Griffin for a long 3.
Guess who got the rebound?
Jack
Tavani. That's going to be his 3rd rebound in probably 3 minutes. Go along with 2 points.
And a chance to, I guess the game's kind of iced, but he's going to go to the line to shoot 2 more.
Yeah, might
to
as well
really
pick
put
up
it away.
Your third point, you know, why not?
3rd and 4th point upcoming.
Well, Coach Ward almost brought him back.
Yeah.
It was a heck of a comeback for him. And it really probably wouldn't have been that close if we would have made a few more free throws. And that's something that Coach Henry will work on.
Jack Tavani, first shot's up, no good. Second one off the back of the iron as well. And that'll do it. The Tawanda Black Knights go to 2-0 on the young season, 2-0 in the NTL as well, both being crossover wins. The 45-40 win. again, I think for the Knights, like we look back and we talked about some of the keys, their depth helped. They were able to really switch defensively a lot on Jackson Hubbard and kept him in check. I mean, he still scored what?
He still had 21 points, and you know what? That is the quietest 21 points I've seen a kid score. And who would have? You look down and there he has 21 points.
Yeah.
So the kid's averaging 23, 24 points a game already in the first 3 games of the year. So he has nothing to hang his head about. It's probably one of the toughest games he's had to play yet, as far as defense goes. Our defense played a heck of a good game.
Yeah. Defensively, all the way around, the Knights did a great job. They frustrated him, but then the guys off the ball did a really nice job on their guys. There was nothing uncontested. I think the only shot we saw uncontested was the 3-ball that Hubbard hit, with 40 seconds left in the game.
That was the only shot the kid had the whole game that he didn't create on his own. And that's. He still scores 21 points. And working that hard.
Yep.
What happens if some of he missed probably 4 or 5 shots under the basket? They go. It's a different game.
Yeah, and Pelicano did step up. He had he had 8 or 10 in the second half.
He ended up with 10. He didn't score in the first half. He ended up with 10 points in the second half, and and that's what had to happen when Hubbard came out of the game. Pelicano had to step up, and he did.
Right. All right, I'll let you run down the stats real quick. Unofficial stats.
Yeah,
of course.
these are very unofficial. I mean, with Irish, I got into the rebounding section with all his points. So I hope I'm not wrong saying that he had 26 points. It was 20-something. I'm going to say 20.
I think you're on.
I'm going to say 26 points and probably one of the best games I've ever seen the kid play. Elias Schroeder had 3 points. Grady Flynn had 6 points after fouling out, 6 points and 6 rebounds for Grady Flynn. Jack Tavani had 2 points and 3 rebounds, and it seems like every rebound the kid has is a big rebound. Same thing with Connor Barnes, 2 rebounds. Jack Wheaton, I believe, had 6 points, a couple rebounds. Tegan Irish, obviously, with the 26 points, and I want to say he had 7 or 8 rebounds as well. Justin Schoonover ended up the night with 4 points and 2 rebounds. Various Farrell, the guy that got called up, ended up with 2 points on the night. For your Sayre Redskins, Pelicano came back and had the 10 points in the second half. Jackson Hubbard had a good game with 21 and earned every one of them. Carter Green had 4. Zach Garrity had 2, and Hudson Trump had 2. So basically, it's going to be tough for Sayre to win a lot of games, being that you have one guy that scores the majority of your points. You'd like to see him spread out the points a little bit, but the kid's a player. I mean, he's
a player, and they got the young guys are just really finding themselves.
Right, and I foresee Carter Green, who's a pretty good athlete. I foresee him in the next couple of years being decent for him. I mean, they have a lot of youth, and we have that as well.
Absolutely.
So overall, it was a great game to call. Wanted to give you the score of the
JV game.
JV
I
game.
have that. JV game tonight. Sayre came out on top, 30-26. That was a nail biter right at the end.
It was
too.
another really good game in which, and my boy would probably shoot me if he heard me say this. He missed the last shot of the game for 3. And I told him, you're open. You shoot it.
Absolutely.
It's the shot with 3 seconds left. You're going to shoot that if you're open, and you shouldn't be mad at yourself.
And there's the 40 shots in the game that are missed. It's not the last shot.
Right.
The one.
And that's the one people remember.
Exactly. So the Knights are victorious here tonight, going to 2-0, and the Redskins will drop to 1-2. I believe our next broadcast is next week.
Yeah, is that? We have a girls' game, I think.
That girls' game next Tuesday, I believe.
Yeah,
that's the next time we are on the air again. So
we'll be on the air for that, and
maybe
I think possibly Mickey will be
might
here.
Be here. Yeah,
maybe he'll.
If not, I'll be here.
If not, Paul will be here to do the play-by-play. Which I'm more of a stats guy myself. I can call the play-by-play, but you guys might get tired of me after a while. Paul does a good job. Mickey told me that he's going to pass over the play-by-play to me, and. Well, we'll see what happens. But for Paul Lance, Kevin Clark.
Yeah, we're signing off. Have a great night here on the Flynn's Propane and Flynn Energy boys basketball game.
Take
Thank
care,
you.
guys.